Sums our day up, mate.
Safety announcement, Mr. Christopher Gillian. Christopher Gillian. Please attend Mike Turnstiles,
the thing that worries me, Dan, is
Mike Turnstiles.
you know, what is Harris doing in terms of coaching? Because I think today you've got 10 individuals out there.
Yeah.
If it's not for the keeper, it's 4 or 5, just like it was at Fulham.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the answer is, to be honest, because we asked for changes, and a couple of changes were made today, but at the same time, there's no final ball. It's like we don't know what we're doing when we get the ball. We're so used to not having it and sitting back that when we get the ball and we need to try and break teams down, we've got no idea what we're doing.
Quality was shocking. The quality of our deliveries, our whole general all-round play. It's like watching pub football.
Yeah,
it was that bad in my opinion.
And then you look at Blackburn, who, when they do get the ball, they can do one-touch stuff, knock it between one another,
move the ball quick,
and just like create opportunities really quickly. We don't have that. It's almost like we play as individuals. Like we don't have a team cohesion today that was going to work. That's the problem.
Just a fantastic word score, cohesion. But,
thank you very much. Scrabble.
Yes, I'd rather be fucking playing Scrabble in a minute. I'm trying to not water it down, but it's either one fucking extreme to the other. Still without an away win all season. We always struggle to get off the mark away from home. That was really bad today, really fucking bad. And like you're saying, we made changes. Did he do the right thing? I liked what he went with, but it didn't work. Yeah. I think we showed teams, okay, go to Fulham and sit, go to fucking Cardiff and sit, go to top teams and sit, but don't come to Blackburn and sit, and don't go to Middlesbrough and sit. I can see Harris telling them to sit, and we'll lick the last 20.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, in all seriousness, pardon my French, but fuck that. Let's go and fucking attack teams. Seriously, let's fucking get up. You can see Jed Wallace, right? He's getting drawn into all kinds of midfield battles and running down blind alleys that he doesn't need to get involved in because he's trying to generate, he's trying to make something happen,
very
right?
Good point.
Okay?
Yeah.
If we were in a team that could generate something in the centre of midfield, because we haven't got Ryan Leonard in the side, and I'm not just going to dig him out today because actually, you know, he huffs and puffs and he does his best. I think he's a bit like Tom Elliott, right? He just isn't quite quick enough for the Championship in terms of being up here or in terms of his skill level, and that's part of the issue there in the middle of midfield. Is it just his fault? No.
I'm one of his biggest critics, but I'm not going to pin that on Ryan Leonard. Not by a long way, mate, because other than, as you said, the goalkeeper, they was all fucking shit. Even Cooper was terrible today.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not being funny. I think Ben Thompson as well didn't have his best game. He got caught in possession a few times, dithering about, and it just we looked like we'd just come back from a summer break. We looked like we just had 10 days off, and that we'd come back together, and there was no cohesion. If they trained together, didn't look like it to me. Who knows?
Rock up with a bit of passion, a bit of aggression, put a few tackles in. Fucking that's all we want. We ain't going to win the fucking. I was going to say the World Cup. We definitely ain't going to win that. We ain't going to win. Like, you know, we know what we are. This is just not a pretty existence at times.
No, and it starts to make you think, actually. You look at someone, right, so I think about Tomo coming back from Portsmouth with that coaching and looking like an absolute diamond of a player. He started to sit back in Neil Harris's side.
He started to fall back into old habits, you're going to say?
Yeah, and
you're
it's
right,
like,
you're fucking
what coaching is he getting?
He said to me last year, he walked from South Birmingham station to get to Brighton in the Cup. This is the best thing that's ever happened when we go to Portsmouth.
Yeah, it was true, you know, and that's...
Kenny Jacket made him a better player.
You're on next, mate. This guy's on next.
I mean, I do think as well, I keep coming back to this, and it's not just, you know, David Livermore, what does he bring to the table? Like, he was never the most tactile of players, was he? He used to do the old crocodile challenges, bosh, all the stuff. Like, he was, and there was quality for that. But was he ever someone that thought, oh, I know, I'm going to try and, you know, bring down and read the game as a midfielder? And that's no, he wasn't. And so, who's doing that for Harris?
I do understand what you're saying, but when people say Harris needs to get rid of Livermore and bring other players in, one, I think it's harsh on Livers, but two, it's never going to happen. So it's going to be Livers and Harris in and doing it together, or it's going to be Livers and Harris gone. There's going to be no powers to beat. I think personally. But mate, listen, I ain't going to kill you anymore because I really appreciate you coming back. We'll have a couple on the train.